Hello everyone and welcome back to Chapter 12, Focus Words. We're looking at exceptions for how focus words sometimes are not always the last content word. The position of the focus word can change to not just the very end of the sentence, but toward the middle, as we saw with the previous pronunciation tip when we introduced new information. Oftentimes that new information comes more toward the beginning or the middle of the sentence. When we answer WH questions in English, questions like who, what, when, where, and why, oftentimes the focus word will shift more toward the beginning of the sentence, not always at the end like we've seen more traditionally. So for example, who told you about my new job? Raj told me about it. So we use focus words with the WH questions to highlight the answer, and oftentimes the answer to WH questions comes right at the beginning. Take a look at exercise 7. We got a couple WH questions there. Wake up! I hear a noise. What kind of noise? A scratching noise. I'm really afraid. It's probably the cat. Go back to sleep. So you can see here for this WH question, what kind of noise? A scratching noise. It's kind of a mixture of new information because you have noise twice. But because this is a WH question, we want to focus on the answer, and the answer comes more toward the beginning or middle of the sentence, not always the very last content word. Check out conversation 2. What are you watching? A movie. A scary movie? Yes, a very scary movie. So here we have two things happening. We have a WH question, and because it's so short, it ends up being the last content word, the only content word in the sentence. But you can see the question here provides new information. A scary movie? So this question introduces new information, and when we do that, kind of like what we saw here with this example, we highlight that new information by making that vowel sound longer and clearer, and then also by using higher pitch. But again, it's not necessarily the last content word. If it's new information, it could be, toward the middle of the sentence or even the beginning of the sentence. A scary movie? Yes, a very scary movie. Very is new information here. And that's why we're stressing the vowel sound, eh. Very scary movie. Stressing that because that is the focus word for the response in that particular sentence. So not always the case that it's the last content word. When you're answering a WH question, oftentimes it'll be at the beginning. And when it's new information, it could be anywhere in the sentence. Whatever word is the focus word that's giving new information, that's the word that's going to have long and clear vowel sounds and higher pitch.